we can do some layered intros or some layered entrances with it to make it a little more dramatic as we lead into that final day. Hey, internet, how are we doing? This is John Daniel. If you're a first time watcher, I am a 10-year K-12, K-5 music teacher and composer, father, which is why I've got this little thing right here. So my time is effectively limited to him. But anyway, welcome back. This is number 6, I think, of the writing session for the song titled Jericho, which is a dramatization. I might have been saying that word wrong for the last couple of videos. No, I don't know. I'm in my head. Oh, whatever. A dramatization, that's what I'm using. Of the song Battle of Jericho, or Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, rather. And kind of making it more like movie scene battle-esque. So if you know the story, the premise is that the Israelites walked around the city of Jericho for 7 days straight, and on the 7th day they walked around 7 times, and then the horn sounded and the walls of the city fell down, and the city was conquered by the Israelites. So it's kind of the gist of what we're doing here. So let's take a look at what I've been writing. So I can actually zoom out. I was realizing that. Come on. Zoom out a little bit. That might make it easier to view too. So it starts out this nice soprano line, then we got into the alto line joining in, and then we had the tenor line, and then last episode I had the bass line kind of joining in on this idea of this like counter melody that hopefully will go with right. Hopefully you can hear that. I'll turn that up a little bit. All right, so last video we found this harmony, which just sounded so cool. It's the bass and tenors right here. The nice little tritone right there. A little bit of a tonality shift there. And we were going to repeat that, I believe. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Copy that. Command C if you're working with Sibelius. Da 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 da. Dum. Shift 5. We'll put it fifth below. So bum bum ba. Fourth. Third. Right. Ba. Let's get that. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, so it snuck into that B flat major over D. And then we're coming back to this. It's all these there's half step movements, which are creating all this dissonance for the the pre-battle idea. So. Ba 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 da da. Where was that here? Let's do that. Thirds here, third below, ba ba, and then that's going to be a fourth below right there. So I can zoom in for that a little bit on that one. Ba, ba, has to be a C sharp there. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, that's a good range for the basses, especially thinking that most likely this is going to be performed either by a high school choir or a church choir. I wouldn't go much lower than like a G, sometimes down to an F for those bass notes. Just to ensure that you have a nice full sound and it's not just like 2 or 3 people who are hitting those notes. Same thing with tenors on the upper end. I wouldn't go much higher than like an F, or a G as a stretch for a G above middle C would be like the highest that I would write for any tenor. Anywho, all right. So this piano part was supposed to continue though. The bum bum bum, and then we said bum 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 bum. All right, cool. So you have this bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Let's listen to that again. So the piano's going like this. Bum, 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 ba. So yeah. I want that to do the same thing again. Where was that? Ba-da-da. Da-dun-da-da. And then it goes back to the ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Cool. All right, so that's the 4 times through. So we have 2 more times. And by the way, I still have yet to come up with the lyrics for any of this stuff. So if you have any ideas of, my first thought was you've got a couple different people in the story. You've got God calling Joshua to this battle. You've got Joshua's like internal dialogue going on. Then you have Joshua's command to the soldiers. You have the soldiers' internal dialogue. You got a couple of things going on, and there's there were scouts that were sent out, and they stayed at I forget the name, but a prostitute's house, and then the prostitute isn't supposed to be killed in the battle. So there's a couple of different things that we can go with here for themes of writing those lyrics. But if you got any ideas or what you think those lyrics should be, I'd be happy to hear them. So comment down below each of these like little verses. The ba dum ba da 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 da. They're basically 4 lines long, so little stanzas, I guess, of these internal dialogues as we're building towards this battle. Okay, cool. So that's the first 4. So we need 2 more, and then we go into. Oh, you like my dryer's going off on the other side of that wall right there. I'm sure you can hear that. Let's go. So the piano part has been pretty repetitive. I want to know. Do I want to keep that harmony now that it's been introduced? I also got to think about. So we've had soprano alto, we've had tenor bass, and we've got 2 more where. The question is, do I just double? I love that dissonance there. The tenors go up to the 5th. Ooh, as cool as that sounds, that might be really hard to tune, especially for a non-elite level choir. Again? What's that buzzer for? Shush. The reason I'm okay with this harmony is because we've had that melody so often now. That's really the note that we're anchored on, and all of these have just gone up a half step. So I'm kind of okay with that. So the tenor line. Yeah, so they would just stay. That's easy enough to sing. We can do it. Cool. So now we have this concept. Where is it? It's not that one. It's down here. There's this last one. I'm going to copy that, bring that over, because that's going to be similar. Put it up there, but then change the octave. So the soprano line is going to stay the same. It's really just the tenor line here that's going to be different. Which again, repetition is great for teaching the song because it diminishes it really cuts down on how much time you have to spend on it. It's just going to be the mental awareness of the singers to be like, okay, the fourth time we sing it is now different, right? So ba bum ba ba da da da. Grandfather clock going off upstairs. That's 12 p.m. Wahoo! That means you get 12 of them if you can hear it. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right. So actually, I'll interrupt for just a second. That grandfather clock that's going off is my grandfather hand built the body of that clock. So it's pretty special to me. And he passed away a couple years ago, and I wrote a song for piano, for solo piano, of his favorite hymn, "How Great Thou Art," with like a bells kind of theme running through it. And so once I get that video posted of that, I'll try to remember to come back and link it in these show notes. But I really want to write it for handbells. I think it would be awesome for handbells. I'll if I do a tag right here, I think is how that works on the screen. Anyway, cool. So I'm here. I'm going. Yeah, yeah, buddy. All right, so. Yeah, so these are just all going up one. Nope, that's the wrong. There you go. See, that's way too in your face. I like that. Because that's what it did with the tenors and the basses. So now if you just don't quite go there, it just builds so much more tenor. Ooh. I like that. Let's put that in. I can always come back and edit it, right? It's close to this one for the that line for up here. Okay. Skip that. Those altos and tenors, they're not going to like those. But I like it, so I'm in charge. I'm writing it. Da 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 da. Okay, where does this? Yeah, it's just for the last beat. So we're at going down to the C. Da 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 da. That's gonna be a natural B now, but this is not staying up there. This is the tenors. I think we're just. So it's tenors that are just kind of hanging out there. I'm sure they're not used to that. If you know anything about choral music, tenors just kind of hang out on a note anyway. Tenors and altos have the least interesting parts of the choir, if you ask me. Personal opinion. I've sung all of those, like in hymnals for churches. Anytime we're singing the hymns, I'll try to sing each. Like if there's 4 verses, I'll sing the soprano line, which is the melody. on the first verse, and then I'll try to sing the alto line in my range on the second verse, and then the tenor line. So I do sing all of those lines, and I think tenors and altos are the most boring. Tenors are second. Sorry, I'm trying to make it interesting for you, but it just doesn't work that way. I don't know what it is. Da, 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 da. We're going to that like I don't even know what chord. They're coming out of an A minor. It's like a G over B, but without the G. I don't know what to call it. It's A, B, and D are the notes. How do you do that? It'd be a B minor 7 without the 5. I don't know. All right. Cool. Where are we at here? Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Copy that up to here. Change the octave. All right. And now what are we doing? Yeah, so these altos are going to a natural C. Do, do. I think they were staying on that. Ah, nope. Yeah, that's going up. Boop, and this comes down to a B. Nope, B. Cool. So now we get. Oh, now. Oh. Now I can. Oh, okay. We're building. I like this. Okay. And then the sixth time will kind of be like that last hurrah. Cool. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Okay. See how I want to voice this because I love all those little color tones in there that aren't really like. I don't know. I'm gonna go to a B flat, I think. No, not dominant. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. We'll put, yep, just like we've always done. Put the altos and the sopranos together. Ba, ba, ba. No, it's just the bass line is going to be now. Cover that down. Oop. I can do a fifth above that right away. So now we have. Oh, kid, that was only like a 15-minute nap. All right, let's try this again. It is, 4 hours later now. My wife is home taking care of the other ones. So I am going to finish up this idea that I had because I got interrupted. Let's go. I almost didn't do that. There we go. All right, so where was it? It was this idea here. Minor, right? Okay. We're gonna lower those two notes, but boo do stop. We have a G. Da da da. This, but we're gonna go. Sorry, I realize I'm not saying anything. Ba-da-da. Trying to get that together. All right. Yeah, this. Okay. So I want these two measures. I have to be careful with this. All right. So I'm going to. I already got that. So I want this. But we are. That this time it stays as a D for the alto line. Cool. Wondering if I'm getting these harmonies in here too quickly, because I still have one more rendition of this, and I guess we can do some layered intros or some layered entrances with it to make it a little more dramatic as we lead into that final day. Yeah, so let's keep it like this then. We got the. All right. Yeah, cool. That'll lead right into the Joshua fought the battle. Oh, Joshua fought the battle. Well, no, because I still need one more piece. Okay. Play around with this. Might have to do another piece in between there. I don't know. We'll see. So we have. Just keep. That's too much movement. Da-da-da. Again, this is all just rough cut. I'll come back and edit all of this then down to the individual lines. But so far, I want to start at the same. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Something along those lines. I feel like my whole train of thought has been derailed because it's now 4 hours later or whatever it is. Oh, I like that. Put an A there. Take that tie away so that we can shift up to a C. This is all C for the bass line. But that last one gives you that C sharp leading back to the D minor. That's a cool sound. Comes to unison. All right. Da da da. Yeah. All right. We got that soprano line again. Let's copy that over. Ba ba ba. Oh, that's the wrong one. Da da da. It's a C sharp. All right, where am I here? I got ba, ba, so this one, get rid of that tie, and we're moving this up to an E. What's that tenor line do? Do I want to do like a, is it a diminished chord sound? Or, I think it's an A. Alright. What's that doing? So that needs to be up on that A then, for the tenor line. Yeah, that last note's gonna go up to the A, so we get that tonality. This is easy enough to actually do like some sort of canon. We're all ending in unison here. D, make it a whole note. D, D. Oh, wait, that's not what the tenor line's doing though. They stay on their A. All right. Cool. So this is the 6th iteration of this. So now we have this like you could do this canonic kind of thing. We have different entrances. So let me go back to Steel, that first melody line. It doesn't go up there. Okay. Oh, I haven't been doing that, have I? I've just been repeating the first phrase. Maybe. We'll see which one I decide to keep. Alright, actually I can do this. Where are we at here? There we go. So now let's paste that. Now this, if you're using Sibelius, is where I would transition to, you have voice 1, and then if you want to add a voice 2, you can go like this, and it's now lower, than voice 1, right? So, ba, ba, dum, ba. So I'm going to start it here. Ba, ba, ba. That's a lot of dissonance. Let's see if this is okay. Where am I at here? You guys, if I do that, can you guys hear? I hope so. Transport. Let's go to, where is that coming through? Oh, where did my transport go? Where is this part? There we go. Okay. Let's come through. It's way too fast. I forget how to change that. We'll work with that later. But I have sopranos going ba dum ba, altos da dum da 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 da. So it's 2 beats later. So I like this idea of doing it 2 beats apart. Da 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 da, kind of down the line. So then this means this whole thing then gets repeated for the bass line, just down an octave. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da. So we have ba-dum, ba, ba-dum, ba. So this needs to be tied to an 8th note. Oh, that's confusing. Why did we write it like that? Oh, nope. I wanna do. Where's that B flat? Cool. So, let's see what that sounds like. It's gonna be super speed. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be really cool. Again, this will have to be separated out. Get down the octave. Again, I'm writing very simplistic here. You might look at that and go, "Oh, that's there's not much art to that." And I would argue that the art is in knowing who's the likely person to sing this, right? This is not going to be likely a very high profile choir. This is probably going to be a high school choir, a church choir, something like that. So, writing to the strengths of the group that is most likely to perform, I believe, is an art skill. There, I'm off my high horse. So now, when we get to this one, then, hold on, we didn't quite finish them. I'm gonna start it the same way. I'm just gonna know how I'm finishing it. I said that. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. And now this is going to be even shorter Ba-dum, ba. So that's a D. Oh, no. Ba-dum, ba, 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 Alright, what did I mess up there? Let's see what that sounds like. Because that's going to be wonky. Right. I haven't done. I'm gonna have to go back through my other ones. I like that. I just haven't done it with the other ones. Da, 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 da. At least we tied. What's going on here? Why can't I tie that? This is so confusing looking at it like this. Look at this little S that shows up here. I'm going to have to split this apart to really get in here. But for right now. Huh. That means that this guy right here is really starting. Break that because we're going to start him right there. You're just a quarter note. You're going then. New. Da-dum. 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 What happened there? Ba, ba, da, ba, something like that. All right, I can change this too. Let me just, come on. No? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, I can slow that down a little bit. Let me go back just a little bit, see what this, whoa, that went back really far. Okay. Might be a little too cacophonic. Can you use cacophony as a descriptive word? Cacophonic. That's how I'm going to do it. Ross, a donation. No, thank you. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. This is too much. It might be too much. We'll see. All right, here. This is chaos out. Let's see how I like this or not. I'm just gonna do that. Do that starting at the halfway point. There we go. C sharp. That should be a quarter note. All right, back just a little bit. Here we go. You know what I should have done here is had it go the opposite direction. So bass starts, then tenor, then you know what I can do. This is the bass line going. It goes right into it. We can make that work. Take away that tie and then put it right there. And now I need to switch the voices technically. Because I want... There's a button, yeah, swap, there we go. I want the bass to start it. Alright, that means that all of this... Ooh, what just happened there? All of that is actually going to get cut and moved to beat 3. Take the tie off of that one. Take the tie off of that one. Delete this measure. Cool. And then that should lead us into that leads us into this bridge idea. Yeah. All right. So that means that we'll put something in the keyboard part here. Ooh, that'd be fun. That's a That's kind of cool. I like that idea. Again, just kind of throwing that in on the next stanza there. Whew. That was this, right? Something along those lines. We'll repeat this measure and then think it's just that. Sure. And we can go ahead and delete all of this because we don't need it anymore. All of those measures. We're going to delete those. Cool. All right, let's hear what it sounds like from there. Let's back up a little bit more. Sorry. Yeah, cool. All right, it's coming together. Getting there. We've got our 6 walks around the city, followed by the night before kind of interlude. Again, all the text is yet to be determined, but that is it's a good start because then we're getting right back into up at the top here. Cool. And then this is the length of the piece. It should be, theoretically. The piece is, yeah, it's a decent length. Cool. Should we just listen to it from the beginning? See what I've got so far? Let's do it. Still a little faster than I want to take it. Hopefully you guys are hearing all this too. I just realized I never tested that. Of course, there's no dynamics to any of this, so imagine it just growing. Second time. Might take that intro, like there was like an intro melody there. I might just start the new rhythm right with the tenors there. Same thing here. Oh, missing a measure. Oh, that's right, the keyboard part hasn't been decided yet. And this is the 5th iteration. Oh, something's off there. What happened to that? I'm sorry, I have to stop that. Oh, this is a... Oh, that should be a natural. I think that's what we did, right? Sorry, I really wanted to just listen to that all the way through. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about those like breathing measures. Maybe it's just silent. So as busy as this, it's very. I might add in, switch those tenor and bass down to that like B flat harmony that we were doing earlier. But I like the chaos that's building right here. Again, we kind of just put the underlying structure in here. And, have to switch to cut time. I definitely imagine that, like, da-da. Yeah, this is way too slow. Okay, pause that because I gotta, like, I completely did this in the wrong, all the way through the rest of the song then. We gotta change that to, time signature is gonna go to cut time there. Something, not in view. Yes, hopefully that didn't ruin everything. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, stop that because I don't really want. It's you know what it is. I need to do quarter note equals eighth note there. Forget how to do that though. Insert. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was really excited about listening to that all the way through and being like, "There's the bones." But now I have to find it's text, styles, and it's gonna be tempo. Okay, so now I want the half note now equals the quarter note, I believe. Or did I do that backwards? Sibelius will tell me if I'm wrong. Come to this. There we go. I did it backwards. Let's change that. Quarter note equals half note. Oh, come on. What happened there? Styles. Why can't I see it? That was weird. Oh, what did I just do? I did... Is this what I just did? That's hilarious if I can't remember from there. Okay, let's go to there. Why isn't that playing? Something's hung up. There we go. I just got like a flashback to the cave in my Pokemon Red. I mean, they're there, right? Let's save that before I accidentally close it. That would be awful. All right, well, they're there. That's the bones. I'm excited about it. It's going to take a lot of paring down and editing, but got a good bit of that piece done today, which I'm excited about. So, cool. Well, thank you. If for some miracle you have stayed on and you have watched this whole process up to this point, thank you for that. If you want to... this way, over here. I'm going to have a video linking to my previous video in this series about how I got to the point where this video started. And it would absolutely mean the world to me if you click that subscribe and like button so you can stay tuned with what's happening for the rest of this piece. And if you made it to this point, I think I said it before I had to cut and switch to this, but comment grandfather clock. because I told that story earlier. So if you comment grandfather clock down below, I will make sure to shout you out in the next video. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Let's go.